this is the angle that we're getting, and if there's too much space up here, we're just gonna, whatever. Anyways. Hello everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name's Emily, but you can call me Em, and today we're doing a story time about me getting harassed by a past classmate so bad that I actually had to call the police. Yep. And this is not the first time I've been harassed online. First time by a classmate, but it happens like once a year. I don't know why. I don't know what I did to deserve this. But anyways, I'm gonna tell this story. So I went to Humber College for their acting and film and television program, and this classmate was in that program. Now, we had that program from 2 years, from 2019 to 2021. COVID kind of messed it up. But I just want to say, I had never spoken to this man. Now, we are going to give him a name. Obviously, it's not going to be his real name. His fake name is going to be Nicholas. But he did not like to be called by his full name. So I'm giving him the name Nicholas. It's like similar to his name, and then you can shorten it. So for Nicholas, you'd shorten it to Nick. Now, we would call this student Nick all the time, and it made him really angry. He always wanted to be called by his full name, Nicholas, which isn't actually his full name. Now, to be petty in this story, I will be calling him Nick, because I just really, I don't care. Anyways, so I was in class with this guy, but I had never spoken to him. We were never scene partners. I do not know him. He does not know me. Why he decided to harass me? Well, it's because of who I was associated with. You know what's really messed up? My program actually had a couple of guys who harassed girls, and then nothing actually ever ended up happening to the guys, and the girls were terrified. So great job, Humber College Acting for Film and Television program. Thank you so much for protecting us women and making us feel safe. Not. So there was this one guy who harassed my friend, and then Nick was friends with this guy, so then he decided to harass my friends. That's kind of the backstory and where this all starts. So this actually happened after school was over, after we graduated. So I do not know. But anyways, this was like a month after we graduated, and Nick posts this on his Instagram. Now I'm gonna be including screenshots and everything. That's why I got a little blank space here. I'm gonna read them off my computer and insert some of them, and yeah. We graduate, classes end, and he posts on his Instagram story, "So glad I don't have to see the fantastic ugly 4 anymore, ha," referring to my friends, which I thought was disrespectful and honestly just rude. Then we had a class group chat, and he ended up leaving it, so then my friends that he was harassing joined it. He posted another story which said, sorry, I gotta bring my laptop up close here. "Imagine being so scared and petty that you join after I leave. I'm dying, I can't." Now, I wasn't gonna stand for this disrespect to my friend, so I messaged him. Meanwhile, I never followed him on Instagram. Again, I've never spoken to him before, but he's being rude to my friends, so I was gonna confront him. And I responded with something along the lines of, "Well, yeah, you threatened her, you made her feel unsafe, like now that you're gone, she's gonna join the group chat back." And he did not like this. He just sent me a bunch of laughing emojis, and I was like, "You think it's funny to threaten women? Like, what is literally wrong with you, Nick?" Tells me bye, get a life, and I'm like, "Why are you posting this? Like, this stuff happened 5 months ago. Why are you still talking about it? Why are you like stalking my friends' accounts? Like, you're not gonna get far in life. Like, good luck in the acting industry, because like, you're pathetic," is essentially what I said. And again, he's setting laughing emojis, get a life, whatever. Then he took a screenshot of my conversation with him and posted it on his story, so with a bunch of laughing emojis. So he did that for some reason. Now I'm gonna have my laptop with me right here just to read off of, because this is a long paragraph text from him. He said, "You're the one who brought up all that old stuff. Baby, you're the one who posted on your story about it. Okay." He said, "Watching their every move, LOL, you're watching my story, like who are you? I don't even follow you. I saw your story because you were being rude to my friends." And I was told about it. Then he says, "Good luck to you and your endeavors." Because I remember what the prof said. Eye emoji. Always thanks for wishing me luck. This man doesn't even know who I am, so what is he talking about? I responded with, oh baby, I have a life and I'm doing well, thank you very much. And you're bringing it up. You're posting about it. You're not downright saying it because you're scared, but everyone knows what you're referring to. And what did the prof say? Giving me high 80s, 90s, and 100s, telling me that I'm the most improved in the program and that I've come the farthest out of everyone and that I'm the poster child for this program. Keep talking and posting about me and my friends. We'll see who gets farther in life. It's really sad what you're doing. I hope you find peace within yourself and stop trying to bring down other people. I love going the high road. I truly do. And yeah, first year of college, I failed. But I came back the next year, I worked really hard, and I improved so much. So for him to say that about me is just literally insane. And then he posts on his Instagram story again saying, I told a girl's friend to stop disrespecting me because she's a dumbass, LMAO, and now I apparently threatened her. I love crybabies. He did threaten her. I'm not getting into this. And they said, if y'all come at me with that energy, female or male, I don't care who you are, I'm bringing that energy back. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared, Nick. And then, so looking at the screenshots, so this actually happened on May 5th because the story that he posted that I'm gonna insert is Wednesday, May 5th, Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, Girls, and Two-Spirit. No, my friend that he was harassing and threatened is Indigenous. She's Indigenous. They're Indigenous. So that's the joke. That's the gag here. He was literally threatening my friend who's Indigenous. And then he posts something being like, protect all Indigenous women. It's like, dude, you realize that's what my friend is and you were threatening them. Like, I just think that's so funny. Like, anyways, so that happens in May. That happens in May. Now, do I consider any of that harassment towards me? No. At most, it's bullying. This is where the harassment comes in. In December. That's June, July, August, September, October, November, 7 months later. Transition to 7 months later, it is December 5th. I post a Christmas photo and I get a weird comment from an account saying something rude, but sometimes random people follow me and I just thought that's what it was, so I just deleted the comment. Then it came back the next day. Whoa, actually this is even creepier because I just realized it's December 5th and the last time was May 5th. Like, this guy's really creepy. Like, ew, that makes me so uncomfortable. I didn't realize that. Like, why did he do it 7 months to the day? Actually, before I get into this, I'm gonna say something that's just alleged, but it's what I believed at the moment. In our program, we had to make our own short films, and in his short film, he had a certain weapon, and he said that it was real, and that it was like his mom's. So I thought that he had access to a pew this entire time. Now, this is all alleged, it was never confirmed, but this is what I believed and what really scared me because I thought he had access to this. So I delete that account's comment and then they just leave me more. And then they go onto my acting account and they're commenting on my acting account and it's just really rude, weird stuff. And also just very childish. A lot of like throwing up emojis, cringe, you're ugly, you can't be serious, brush your teeth are so yellow, whatever. So I didn't know who this account was, but I'm like, this is like weird because they keep commenting, I delete it, and then they just keep adding stuff. So I'm like, this can't be a random person, like that is just so weird. So I messaged my group of friends and I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. Do you guys know who this person is? Whatever. We do some investigating. We find out the account that he is harassing me from is his spam account. How do we know that? Well, there's old DMs between him and one of our friends showing that it's him, his phone number linked back to the account, and his email linked to it. So it's his account. There's no denying it. It's his account. It's him who was harassing me. Again, I don't know what's happening. This is 7 months later. I've never spoken to this man. Why all of a sudden is he deciding to harass me? I don't know. Will I ever know? Probably not, which is scary. Then I'm posting Instagram stories and he's responding to my stories telling me to shut the F up, that I'm ugly as fuck. And then he just keeps calling me all these whatever. I end up blocking him. I'm like, what is happening? And then he makes 2 more accounts. Now there's one account that I really want to address because personally I consider this like a hate crime, because if you can see my flag, I'm a part of the LGBTQ community and I post about it and I'm very proud of it, and he attacked me for this. He made an Instagram handle with a slur in it saying, I hate you blank. So that was really shitty and disgusting and hurtful. Again, I did not do anything to this man. So the fact that he's commenting on my stuff saying I'm ugly, literally saying slurs to me, is absolutely insane. It's crazy. Like, this was a 21-year-old man doing this to me. He's older than me. What are you doing? And then he sends me this DM from his homophobic account. Hey, you're the ugliest mother effer I've ever seen. Like, what? And he sent this message to my friend. He said, I see she tagged your account, but it's not tagged correctly. I was searching you up after seeing her story to tell you that you are one fat mother effer, like really big and ugly. Are you two dating? Cause that'd be perfect. 2 fat and ugly should date. Again, 20-something-year-old man. I've never spoken to him in my entire life. This is like 5th grade bullying. Like, it's funny, because what do you mean? Like, a bunch of throwing up emojis, you're ugly and fat. Like, I just, honestly, I'm kind of sad for him. I wish he made better insults, because, like, it didn't really hurt my feelings. Like, you're calling me fat and ugly? Okay, I've called myself fat and ugly before. Like, I don't really, it doesn't really hurt my feelings, you know? And also, like, I don't care about him and what he has to say, so, like, I don't take any value into his opinion, so I don't know. So after we found out that the account was linked to him, like the first one, he ended up disappearing for like 2 weeks and stopped commenting stuff. But then he came back. Why? I do not know. So the really scary and disturbing thing about all this was that he wasn't just like commenting stuff, whatever. He was commenting stuff at certain times of day. Like, he had a schedule on when to harass me. He would comment every day at 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 9 p.m., and 11 p.m. He did this every day for like 2 weeks or so. And I found it really disturbing, and I still do to this day. Like, I don't even want to joke about this because I just, like, what he was saying wasn't hurting my feelings, but the fact that he had so much hatred for me, even though I've never done anything to him in my entire life, and was doing it so consistently at every time. It was literally like he had an alarm on his phone. He's like, oh, time to go harass Emily. Like, it was like, that scared me. And then the fact that he might have had a pew pew, like, that is honestly like psycho behavior. And I'm not just like saying that, like, I was genuinely scared. Like, I have goosebumps right now. I don't know if you can see that, but I have goosebumps because it generally, like, it scares me and it chills me to my core. And I was very concerned for my safety. Even though I was at home, I did have to go back to the school a couple of times to do some stuff the next year. So I didn't want to see him. Then he kept on making other accounts, and on one of the accounts he commented, "Sup, block me and another will come in my place." So he was making it very clear to me that he wasn't going to stop and he was just going to keep harassing me over and over and over again. Again, what the motivation was for this, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know. Like, it was just It was insane. It was excessive. It was crazy. I talked to one of my old teachers about it, and I was like, what should I do? Like, I really don't know what to do. And she told me her daughter was like harassed online. She said the police probably wouldn't do anything, but if I felt more comfortable, I could file a police report. So I did. I called the police. I told them what was happening. They took down the information, and I printed out more than 60 screenshots of his comments and him harassing me. 60. It was insane. He was obsessed. It makes me sick to my stomach, honestly. It was so gross. Now, were the police any help? No, because they can't do anything unless he's directly threatened me or hurts me physically. Now, I thought the fact that he was calling me a slur with a whole bunch of other hate comments would, you know, help my case, but no, they didn't care. And honestly, I'm shocked this guy, Nick, I'm shocked he never told me to end my own life. Like, I was waiting for that sentence, he never told me to, which is so interesting to me. But anyways, so I called the police, filed a report, nothing happened. Then I ended up posting on my own Instagram account because people had been seeing the comments that I was getting and was reaching out to me. And I posted and I messaged, I said, hey guys, like you might have seen I'm being harassed. It's from Nick, our old classmate. I don't know what's going on. If you see comments, just like delete and report them, please. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Then I called his agent because we did an acting program. I found out who his agent was, and I called and I said, hi, I'd like to talk to you about one of your clients. Because they're harassing me online, and I don't think you should represent someone like that, and it's really gross. So I talked to his agent on the phone. I showed her the screenshots, and she was really shocked by the fact that he called me a slur, because she is also part of the LGBTQ community. So she told me that hurt her very much, and she was very upset with this, and that she was going to talk to him about this. But did anything come out of that? No. She emailed me back and said that he didn't do it. He doesn't know anything about bullying anyone online, and she's kept him as a client. And it makes me really upset because he's a part of one of the best acting agencies in Toronto. I never want to work with them. They're so great. I want to. They're amazing. I would love if they could be my agent, but I can't be a part of something that he's a part of, especially them just like validating his behavior and essentially saying it's okay and him facing no consequences. And I'm gonna call them out. It's Ritter Talent Agency. As far as I know, they still represent him. And it's gross, and it's wrong, and he's still getting jobs. It makes me so upset. Like, on a deeper level, it makes me really upset. It's a really messed up thing that happened to me, and no one cared. Who had the power to care? No one did anything. When will we start believing women? I don't know. So one of my classmates actually confronted him and asked him about it, saying that it was like me saying this, and he messaged them and was like, what are you talking about? That's not true. And then he ended up messaging me. Nick messaged me, and he's like, I heard from so-and-so that you're saying that I did this, and that wasn't me. It was another account, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you need to stop messaging me right now, because you know that you did it, and all of this is linked to your phone number and your email. It's linked to you. It's not like, oh, I have a hunch. No, it's linked. There's proof. So him trying to play games being like, I didn't do this. Someone else did. Like, no, it was you. I told him to stop messaging me. I said, you need to stop messaging me or I'm gonna contact the police again because I already filed 1 police report. And that shut him up. And I haven't spoken to him since. Now, this is insane because a year later, my acting program, we have a reunion and he's clearly not invited. And we're at the rec room and we're sitting at the tables having a good time and there's TVs, we're watching the TVs. Why was he on our TV in a commercial? And why was the commercial for anti-bullying? Anti-bullying! You're the biggest bully! I had to call the police on you! It was insane. We all looked at the screen and we were like, are you kidding me? He still found a way to be there and ruin the mood and piss me off. So, fuck you, Nick. Now, there's no really any updates. I don't talk to him. I don't know anyone who talks to him. And I just, like, it's scary. And I really wanted him to, 1, face consequences, and 2, get help, because that is not normal behavior at all, and it just really freaked me out, and it still freaks me out to this day. And like, I get scared that I see him in public. Like, it genuinely scares me. If I see someone who looks like him in public and I think it's him, my heart drops. It sent me into a panic attack a couple times, because I don't know. And I had so many kind people reaching out to me and just being so kind after everything, and I really appreciate all of that. I still do. It's just very strange. It makes me uncomfortable. Deeply disturbed, actually, would probably be the better word for it, because, like, what? Again, the comments didn't hurt me. I thought they were funny. Like, they sound like they're coming from a 3rd grader. Like, they truly do. But it's just alarming that a 20-something-year-old is going out of his way to do this, who I believed had a weapon. Well, that's all for today's video. I know it was kind of depressing. I'm sorry. I didn't think it would get this way. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, this guy was harassing me, it was crazy. And it kind of took the dark route, but like, it is dark. And I think we need to set up better services for when this stuff happens, especially for women who are victims of like people harassing them and like stalkers and stuff. It's such a shame, but yeah, we gotta do better. We gotta do better than that, but I had a good support system around me and everything was fine. And then when I was harassed by more men online in the near future, I knew how to handle it. I guess that's the lesson I learned. I don't know. Is there even a lesson to be learned? Whatever. So that's the end. Like and subscribe for my pain, you know. Just stay safe out there, you guys, and be nice and kind to people. Like, it's really not that hard. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye.